Hello and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Most folks should call me Orange Joe, and last time we lost again, but predictably so. You know, we were running on a run that I was expecting to lose. So this time around, we're going to play the Defect. Wish me luck, and let's go. So we made it again, like I said, to the final boss, so we'll have some extra options here. And let's see what we got. As always, if you can make an elite fight happen with the 1 HP, you take it, but we can't. I still think you're gonna take it. I think it's better than max HP, and I think we're gonna run this path. I like the upgrades in it. I really like getting a lot of upgrades, especially as the Defect. The Defect has a lot of interesting cards that get really strong with upgrades, like Dual Cast. This character, obviously, you've never seen it before. Very different from what you have seen, but whenever you receive an unblocked attack, channel lightning. 6 block, decreases block by 1. 3 block, put a card from your discard pile into your hand. I think you like a hologram. Awesome. So this is a character who Sure. Take some damage. Who I take some more damage for some more money. Sure. We'll have to heal, but you know, with us having the ability to kill these first 3 fights without any worry, I think we're alright. I think we're alright with this. Algorithm. I like Algorithm. I like Cool Headed a lot too. Frost. I forgot about Frostburn. Frostburn is a really good way to run this deck, but I love Genetic Algorithm early. It's so good in an early build that I think you just have to take it and play it at every chance, because it's going to get so good by the end game that it will become the best, you know, not like card in our deck, but like pretty close. Consume interests me. So there's 2 ways to run this, right? You can run the thought line of get as many orbs as possible and just lightning a lot and frost. Or you can do focus, and I think we're going to do frost focus. I think that is the way to win with this character if you cannot do dark orbs. And even if you can, frost focus I still think is the correct path. So we're going to go for some frost fokies. Yeah. Hoping for better upgrades. So we're going to start upgrading now, and you start with Genetic Algorithm, because the better that card gets, the better your run gets. Because it's next time we play it, after that, every time you play it, Pantograph is good. It is the best block in our deck, and it's only going to get better. So here, you definitely upgrade Consume. And we need now the ability to expand our orb slots, because we want to keep playing Consume every chance we get. So if we can get any orb expansions, especially cards that do it, you do it. So you Consume. I really want to do it this turn. I really want to do it, and I'm gonna. That's just good damage. So, like, should we have? No. But I don't care, baby. It feels so good to be wrong. So definitely play that. And then play 1 defense, because this guy's gonna hit you. You know, Lagavulin, it'll hit you. But so we'll hit it, and we'll hit hard. So here, Genetic Algorithm. You always play that when you can. Then you attack, and then you defend. That's about all you can do. So yeah, you'll notice that we have, you know, every possibility to deal damage with our lightning orbs, and the more we can get, the better. Speak of the devil. Now, part of me wishes that we would have gotten our dual cast that turn, but it's okay. So our dual cast will come out this turn. Now there is the argument to be made about a Consume dual cast, but I think you just dual cast regularly and then strike defend. I think it's a little too cheeky to try and Consume dual cast that, because you take too much damage, because we're already getting pretty hit, right? I really hate to say it, but I think you just triple block here. We're in a lot of trouble now. Next turn you die. Could we have attacked for 1, taken 4 more damage? Yes, but so what? We still win. And we got Happy Flower out of it, not bad. I like Ball Lightning here. Leap is alright, but not what we're looking for. Frost Focus, you focus on building orbs. You play that, because you always play that when you get it. And yeah, genetic algorithm now is going to go insane for us every time we draw it. And if we could like find a way to copy it, I don't even know if there is a way to do that. We will. You do this because it lets you deal 11 plus 6 extra. Now I know that if you dual cast, it's 22. But like, man, there's something to be said about just getting some extra orb damage that gives you that dot, baby. Loop. I love a loop. I love cool. You take a loop because it's an uncommon. Don't take the common. We'll get a cool head later, I promise. So you start by playing that. Then you play this. And then you play that. And then you end your turn. Why do we do it that way? So that way we only take 1 damage because we're at 9 health. Am I scared? Only a lot. Now, you gotta believe me, I really want to play Consume, but you can't. You need to block up. You need to get the dot going. We might die. Just being straight up with you. Like, not this turn, but very soon. FTL. Hey, that's a reference. Steam Barrier, Streamline. I guess he takes Steam Barrier because we're afraid of dying. Yeah, we're gonna have to play a potion in this combat. We're just gonna play this right away. Oh yeah, Bias Cognition I like, Capacitor I like, Machine Learning also like. I think in Capacitor here, because it lets Consume pop off a lot easier. And then you just start running Consume into the ground, and wish me luck. Now we can die once, but only once. So let's see what we can do. I think you Ball Lightning. I think you Hologram. And I think you Ball Lightning again, honestly. Part of me wanted to play Loop as well, but I think that was a better play. Slime Crush, we won't get hit by this. Because 6 by 4 is 24, plus 6 is 30. Yeah! You won't get hit by this. Save that, you'll need it. Trust me. Told you. Now it's gonna get scary. We should win. We should win this fight. Shouldn't even use the fairy in the bottle. And they're both not attacking. Okay, so here is where you loop. What does loop do? Oh, right. I was like, what does that do? So playing loop earlier would have been better, because at the start of your turn? Yeah, at the start of your turn you trigger an orb, so you just get an extra 6 damage passively. Now if you get frost orbs, you start getting heals off of that, which is really nice. Excellent, so you are rolling over, so we're going to hit you hard. When we move on. Yes! Okay, so he's going to roll over and make 2 little 4/4s. Not worried about it. They're 4 health, excuse me. This isn't magic. Oh boy. So we should... Oh, yeah. No fear. Just like that terrible t-shirt brand. Sorry if you like no fear shirts. We killed them. We won. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yo, that was a perfect fight. We didn't take damage. I love multicast. Love buffer. And I love electrodynamics. And I think you have to take electrodynamics here, because we're clearly focused on... I'm sorry, this is really tough. So we're taking one of these two. We're not taking this. 2 fewer cards to choose from. Cause us to be more responsible. Or no gold. I think it's this, because we have the golden idol. Like, I don't want to lose the golden idol benefit. I think we're okay with taking less cards, and you definitely want to shop early. So let's see, shop fire, elite shop fire. Or we could go this route, fire elite. No way. Fire. Nah, it's definitely this path. So, what do we need now? A lot of things. Why do you ask? Rub it in. But I think if we can start continuing on this focus electrodynamics path, we can start removing basic strikes. We can start focusing a lot more on defense. You definitely play loop here. That's going to be better than just playing a strike by far. Oh, we'll just play a strike anyway. Right, we have 4 manana, or energy, excuse me. But, man, we need a lot to make this run really be as good as it should be. But there's a chance in this one. If we can get more focus, if we can get a... Man, I don't know if defrag is unlocked right away or not. If it is, we need defrag. So electrodynamics, just to deal a bunch of damage. And then you strike, and you win. Is the thing. That's why you take electrodynamics. It's just so good, especially, no thank you, in a setting where you can, or when you have multiple enemies out there. Oh, baby, you'll love to see it. Upgrade 2 attacks. Not good enough. I think you remove a card to start with. It's gotta be Steam Barrier. I'm not gonna play it. I don't care about Whetstone. Shuffle your draw pile 6 block. Return. Nah. I like a self repair. I also like Doom and Gloom. I think you take a Doom and Gloom, and I think you take a self repair, and I think you move on. We have enough gold now to where we're probably going to take up a second shop option if there is one. Move all. No, thank you. Told you. On the very first run of this game, I told you there's a good chance you will never see me take the remove all strikes for. Well, you play self repair, obviously. For the bites, and yeah, I mean, I'm sticking to that pretty staunchly. You'll probably never see me take that again unless we have insane synergies. It's just not good enough. Sorry to say. Well, you play that, because why wouldn't you? And then you play this, because why wouldn't you? And then you play that, because why wouldn't you? And then this is going to go insane when we rotate it out. Now, dark orbs are a really good way to build a lot of power if you feel like playing the long game, but gotta be honest, I don't. I feel like playing a much faster game. So honestly, Doom and Gloom might not have been the best play for our current strategy, but ooh, yes, I like a white noise. But we'll see. It's tough. It's hard to say whether or not it's good. Now, I will say, transforming a Doom and Gloom doesn't sound too bad. Compile driver. Can't get rid of Steam Barrier, can we? That's okay. It's okay. Isn't Compile Driver actually like pretty good? I mean, it's got Pile Driver in the name. How bad could it be? 7 damage for each. Draw a card for each unique orb you have. So it's 7 damage. Draw at least 1 card. I mean, yeah, come on. You gotta upgrade that. It's like your best damage dealer in the deck. Is that our only other shop option? We could take this path, but I think you fight the elite because you're hoping that it's a multiple elite enemy, but it isn't. I mean, it is what it is, right? Es lo que es. Could we have played the energy card? Yeah, could have, but I knew what I was doing. I'm happy to take the 2 wounds here because we might need that energy card in the future. Because you might just... Being fair, you might just freaking dual cast and then get an electrodynamics and then play a genetic algorithm. 6x3. Block up. Yeah, so you can see the power we're playing with, but we really need a couple more focus builders, and unfortunately I really do truly believe that the other cards that build focus are not... Well, play that. Ooh. Man, I'm tempted to play the attack. But don't. You know you don't. The other focus builders I'm pretty sure are locked until you get enough experience to unlock them. So we just kind of have to deal with the fact that we're not going to be able to make this run as strong as it really should be, but it's okay. It's okay. We're not that upset about it. You know, I think this run will probably be good enough to beat this floor at the very least. But I think that unless we get some insane something or others going on between here and the next floor, Bottled Lightning's pretty good to start with, because you can just go ahead and start with a white noise in your hand. You play a power card, Channel and Lightning. Not good enough. Capacitor, pretty good. Start with an artifact, pretty good. Whenever you play 3 less cards during turn, draw 3 additional cards in the next turn. Not bad, but not good enough. Deal 2 damage, equal 2 times the number of Frost channeled this combat to all enemies. Good card if you're doing Frost Focus, but we're clearly not doing Frost well enough. Or Focus. I think you take the Capacitor. I think you cut a card. What card do you cut? Well, basic strike, why do you ask? And then do you... I just pick a Glacier up. Yeah, we just have so much money. I don't even know what to do with it all. Sure, start with an artifact too. Why not? Let's go. Yeah, I'm very not used to, as I'm sure you can tell, playing with... Oh, white noise is exactly what we were hoping for there. I'm sure you can tell I'm not very used to playing with Golden Idol. Having so much gold at all times is just alien to me. Also, always starting with white noise in your hands. You love to see it. Because then you can get a pretty useless capacitor to start. So that's what capacitor does. You like, this is the typical lightning build, and I am here for it. Now the problem is that we have no defense in our hand, do we? That's stinky. We have that, I guess. I wouldn't play the dual cast, so I don't think we're gonna win that. Man, don't mind this. I'm gonna see, is there a way to disable screen shake? Ah, there you go. Turn that off. Okay, sorry about all that screen shake before. That's just driving me nuts now. I like the added effect. It is neat, but like, oh boy, that was making me sick. Play Glacier here. Play a hologram, why don't you? Play a... Sure, Dewey Casty. And play a self-repair. See what happens. So there's obviously the benefit of Frost Orbs coming in huge here for us now only taking 1 damage on this turn instead of taking 11. And that's pretty good. So I'm... Get rid of plated armor, I guess. So I'm very glad that we... I like the claw strategy, but we aren't going for it. I like that we were able to add Frost to our deck. I really do. And I like that we have... And we could... Honestly, I think you just go for the shop again, because you're going to fight 2 more fights on the way there. Who cares? Creative AI, it's their turn, and a random power card. Sure, let's go for it. Electrodynamics, please. Play this. Play Capacitor. We will not play Consume this turn. Yeah, no. As much as I would like to, it would be very nice, believe me, but I think it's more important to put up that little bit of block. We do have to be cautious with our health going forward. I like a loop. I like a Glacier as well, so we take a Glacier, loop, Zap-a-Zap. Do you defend? 6, so it's 12. This is going to be at 11. But we wouldn't... Yeah, we would, because shocks. So deal that damage. Take 1 damage and shock a little bit more. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. Now, you have to be careful with creative AI, because it can really screw you over, because you can get cards that you don't want, like that. You could get another loop. You could certainly do that. Let's compile driver, draw 2 cards. And then ball lightning. And man, I was really hoping we could get 1 more in, so we could dual cast on the Frost Orb, because it would give us the free block. I really like dual casting Frost, but It's okay. We should be alright. We should get through this fight without... Well, this fight go on long enough for that to matter. No. I'm gonna argue no on that one. Yeah. So I think instead you like a self-repair here. Especially with us getting focus. I think we're doing just fine. But again, we need more focus enablers and granters. Sure. Can't hurt to take another loop, can it? Can't hurt to do this either. Well, it could hurt him quite a lot. But not us. No, I don't want to play that. Yeah, so that's obviously the major downside of creative AI is when you don't play the power, it just kind of ends up being dead weight in your hands. Sorry for any noise that might have created for you there. But beyond that, doesn't really matter because we crushed we crushed these enemies, so we don't have a whole lot to worry about. Regen potion, I like it, but we'll pass. Melter, very good card. Actually, I think you do take a Melter because there's a couple enemies on this floor and the next that just stack armor like crazy. Wait, noise, what do you got for me? Machine learning, we'll take it. And then zap, and then yeah, attack. Man, that sucks. Really could have used an electrodynamics or consume or anything on that turn, because that was a free turn to play 2 more energy worth of stuff. Although I will say, this turn is also not a bad one to play 2 energy worth of stuff, because we're not taking too much damage from it. So, okay. Could have been worse. Again, we're still digging for electrodynamics. That'd be really helpful to us, but not the end of the world. We're still doing alright. I gotta admit, we could have used that Jax relic by now. That would have actually done a lot of good work for us by this point. May seem stupid by now, but like, and we had no way of knowing that it would have been good for us. But now that we do know, it turns out we didn't need to put up that much block. We probably would have happily taken that instead of getting a compile driver and whatever else we got from it. Why did we play that, by the way? To increase our block on it permanently. Because that card is just getting insane. Skill potion. I don't think you take that over that. No thank you. And we got another shot. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got defrag. Yo. Love to see it. Thunderstrike. Also very good. But defrag's just better. Sorry to tell you. At least in this instance. 7 block next turn, gain energy. Tempting, but no. Defrag was what we wanted there. For sure. I'll rest my head on that. Could we have Smith improve defrag instead of resting? Yeah, but nah. Perfect turn. Why? Because you get to consume electrodynamics. And this guy summons a bunch of phony baloney enemies, and you love getting to electrodynamics against them. Now what we need is capacitor. Bad. And defrag, but defrag we need less bad. Bias cognition, I will take that. And then I think you glacier into a ball lightning, because we don't need 2 defense orbs. Hit this guy. Okay, I should have hit that guy. Didn't realize we were at 10. So this is why you build focus, because a lot of your passive damage becomes insane. Love it. Love it. Take it. Block it. Could have blocked again, but no. Like that line. Now, unfortunately, again, we're at our orb limit again until... Ooh. Baby. Baby. We are doing just fine. We're going to save that. I almost started referencing frickin' Jonas Brothers, because I said doing fine, and you know, I've been to the year 3000. Yo, with artifact bias cognition is super good, and I forgot that because I'm an idiot, but I'm a genius because it's on my team anyway. Okay, so if we're offered bias cognition this time, we take it 100% of the time because it's just 4 focus for free. Oh, you were toasted, my friend. sorry to tell you, but you gave us one of these, so we'll just watch the damage kind of roll in real quick, and then do a little bit of that, and then do a little bit of this. See ya. Oh, that is so much freaking damage. That's why I like doing Electro Orbs, but we're missing a couple things to make it pop. That's not good enough. Fortunately, we were hoping for a bias cognition. Interesting, but because we're running consume, I think you want to run energy instead. I love frost focus runs where you can run frozen orb or whatever that card is, because it is good. Believe me, it is. We have to fight an elite on this floor. That sucks. Well, in that case, we could go this route. I love doing that, but unfortunately this run is one that has to run cards that don't allow us to have a very big this hand sucks right now. I guess just play that. It doesn't allow us to have a very big orb capacity because we have to consume in order to gain focus, because instead of getting bias cognition or you know, any of the like cards in that vein that we would have really liked to have seen, we instead we instead got saddled with consume, which consume is good. Don't get me wrong, it is good because it's 3 focus, but it's not good enough. We need something stronger. I like Channeling Frost. I like Defrag. Defrag is what we would have hoped for sooner. I stand by that. That's the right way to play that. You could argue that like maybe playing an extra defend is the better way, but I think we did our best with that one. This doesn't kill you, but it comes mighty close. I lied, it does kill you. We'll play this stuff just for fun, but you're dead. Great, Sozu. No, thank you. I forgot we picked up Sozu, and that's why we have extra energy. We have a lot of extra energy, actually. So we're up to 5. But I think same exact start as last time, pretty much. We really need electrodynamics. Just play that. I know we don't need 30 block this turn, but who knows if we'll draw it again, depending on how this goes, because we might not get a full shuffle through playing electrodynamics. And even if we do, you know, we might not draw it. Block cards in the discard pile. Okay, we'll start with Consume then, and start with Glacier. And then it's 4 block, or we can gain 5. I say gain 5. Why? Seems like a better number. I don't know. This is tough. You're watching a man really rack his brain here on how to solve this puzzle. Unfortunately, this turn is very easy because you just play everything. Lol. But it's hoping for electrodynamics sooner than all this damage. But next turn, we shouldn't have to put up as much block. So we should be able to play electrodynamics if we draw it. But even if we didn't before, we would have just freaking used our energy thing. We didn't freaking draw it. Oh, okay. Oh, well. Oop. Man, that's just terrible. I guess dunk a streamline and then freaking draw a freaking. Yeah, we have 1 energy left because I'm an idiot. Let's draw a streamline, make it playable again, and then dunk it, and then it'll cost 0 for the rest of the run. Oofda. Well, this sucks because. So you die next turn. Well, yeah, you die next turn. And we'll put up a lot of block. Alright, why are you glowing? I'll play it, but I don't know why it's glowing. Let me go like this. Okay. You all die. We'll play these just to be safe. Because I'm bad at math. And I want to make sure you all die. don't think far too late for leap to matter. We're definitely going question mark path, because question marks can do more than just hurt us. Get rid of Melter. I'm okay with that. Melter hasn't been coming in too handy for us. Ah! It's what he's probably saying. Ooh, I love a free defrag. I do. Really hate this friggin' hand, though. Give me this again. Draw me something good. There you go. That's better. Sure, play that. Yeah, on turns where enemies do nothing, I really hated that we aren't drawing our freaking electrodynamics, defrags, or consumes, because like now that he's attacking us, we draw all of it. I mean, like, what else can you do, right? Just do as much damage as you really can, and cry about it later. Like, that would have been a much better turn 1 play. Turn 1 would have been, or turn 2 would have been a lot better served playing all of our defense stuff that we got that turn. But life isn't always peaches and cream, is it? So it's not all glum. I'm actually like, this run is great. It's again, we're not going to beat the final boss. I don't think. If it's a timekeeper, we have a chance, but bear in mind that it is a slim chance, not a firm chance. Call me crazy, I'm really glad we just drew an extra strike and defend there, because like I want those in the garbage. I want to draw better cards like defrag. Do we play consume? I mean, yeah, why wouldn't you? It sucks that we lose a what you call it over it, a frost orb. Like, really sucks. That was definitely the wrong play. You played a lightning ability first. The correct play was to play a lightning orb out first. That's my bad. That's definitely the better play there. Oh, good turn. See, this is our problem, is like all of our strikes and defense are worthless, and when you get an actual frost focus run going, I think we're dead. Well, when you don't draw 2 cards instead, just choose to draw 1, you might be. Okay, never mind, we're not dead, but that was scary, and yeah, I take that. We're cutting it a lot closer than we should be. Thankfully, not a fight. What do we got? How risky do we want to play it? Not that risky. X colors cards to your hand that cost 0. This turn? No. If it were 0 this combat, yes. 0 this turn, no. Have to rest, because this elite will probably kill us. I know I keep saying that at every turn, but it's because this game's hard, and it scares me. What are you? Snake Lady. Okay. Electro off the bat? Nope. Cool. Heat sinks. Heat stinks. Maybe play a power card, draw a card. Electro? Alright. Well, we need electrodynamics and fast in order to make anything out of this run. So, we die in this fight if we do not get electrodynamics, and immediately. I mean that, like, next turn. Fast, because next turn is a huge, big ol' swing from them. We didn't get it. I mean, like, you have to dig for it. Didn't get it. Okay, well, I guess drink this and drink this. I like recursion. I really do. It's good. Why not play that first, dummy? Play this. Play this. Play that. And play that. Don't attack, dummy. Yeah, we needed electrodynamics, is the thing. We needed that to come out so that way we could have killed all of these. So we come back to life, but we die to him. So that sucks. Like, you have to be able to deal AoE very fast on that elite, and we weren't. So what do you got? You got Equilibrium. Echo Form's really good. Rebound, not bad. That sucks. We knew the build we wanted to go for and just didn't get it. So it's okay though. It's not the worst thing. We didn't unlock the other character. I think you have to winning a standard run. That's okay. So I lied to you in the previous episode when I told you that we would play as the Watcher in the next episode. So we're not gonna. But honestly, that's actually probably for the best. It means that tonight I can just take a nice little break. I can stop playing Slay the Spire for a little bit. I can, get to doing some other stuff that I should have been doing earlier. and I can take some time to reflect, and I can kind of schedule these up for upload, and then you know, maybe tomorrow do 3 more runs recorded, and then 1 of each character, and then kind of assess from there if I want to, unless we unlock the 4th character, in which case we would do 4 runs tomorrow. But either way, assess if I want to keep doing more, because like obviously I don't like that I keep having hitches in my conversation, hitches in my video, which would make this game really good for streaming, because then you guys can just fill in the gaps. But yeah, I don't know. It's a wild one. I still like this game quite a lot, but I think I'm going to call it here, obviously for the episode, and for tonight for me. But thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for kind of giving this episode or this series a chance. Leave a like if you are enjoying it. Leave a dislike if you aren't. And comment down below if you have suggestions for other games you want me to play. Now, bear in mind that I can't just go dropping money on like all these games, you know, across the board. But I have a lot of games that I haven't been touching in my library and wouldn't mind bringing them to the channel. So just let me know. And if you want to see a like long story game too, brother, I got a couple of those for you. Or a long game that is like gameplay focused but has a definitive endpoint, I can do that too. You know, I got some Dark Souls in the hopper. I could also do a Dark Souls randomizer, which, boy, I'm not good enough to do, but I could do it anyway. But yeah, just kind of let me know what you're feeling on that front, and I'll let you know how I'm feeling. Obviously, reach out to me on Twitter if you want a direct line to me. That's @mostfolks. You'll find the links there. Or in the comment section. Either way works. Be sure to subscribe to keep up with future uploads and so on. And I hope you have a lovely day. I'll see you in the next one. See ya!